For many of my people out there that just love and understand what it is to have self-discipline, then you know what it is to be better every single day. Yo, shout out to my boy, DA, Daryl Anderson, 10 years at the brand at Nike. Oye, salud mi hermano. But more importantly, let me tell you about this gift that was given to me by him. And it's all about self-discipline. Yo, as my guy right here is hella worthy. Let's go. Hola, ¿qué tal mi gente? My name is Noan El Boricua. Super honored de poder traerte another episode here at Fuel, Pasión Friday. Todo dentro de la cultura, always growing in our faith y como siempre understanding those conexiones. In this video, I'm going to speak to how discipline makes all the difference when it comes to being better every single day. In your personal life, in your professional life, in your relationship, all of it, that self-discipline is something that's so crucial to understand to be successful hoy en día in 2022. See, self-discipline is that key component of success that most people, if we keep it at 100, they just don't really work on it. So in this video, I kind of want to share some thoughts around it and kind of want to give a special shout out someone that I really believe is really the true example of self-discipline, not just in what they do when it goes to working out or work, but a little thing beyond that. More than anything, once again, we just want to be able to say, hey, we hope you guys have been enjoying these videos. We hope you guys, I hope you guys can consider to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. Maybe you can hit a like on Instagram. They always talk about this, algo, how would I say this in Spanish? Algorithm, algoritmo. I don't even know. I think I'm making that up at this point. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to the multitudes. All right, I had to double check myself here, so I had to beep, cut. All right, so it is the multitudes. I don't want to say multitudes, but the multitudes. And shout out to the owner. I had a chance to be able to meet him at Rescue Generations, the takeover, which was in Los Angeles, California. Again, you guys, they are doing some amazing work. Look, I hope you can find a nonprofit of your choice, and I hope you can be there and just, give or be present or just something. But shout out to Jose Rodriguez, a little small plug for him. And this is where I had the chance to be able to have the opportunity to wear this hat today. And I really love the backstory to this. So you guys check them out. Shout out to you, sir. I really appreciate you for the storytelling behind your clothing line. And yeah, man, it's understanding the beauty of that and how do we go forward. So self-discipline. It's a tough one. I've read many articles when it comes to self-discipline, and I think, unfortunately, I didn't set up my teleprompter, so I'm gonna have to look all the way to my right, which should be your left, if I'm correct. And one of the things that I think is the Merriam-Webster says, self-discipline is the ability to make yourself do things that, here it is, that should be done. So what is something that you should be doing right now in your career, in your life, and in your community? Because that self-discipline, it's not easy. I think one of the first things I want us to understand is that you have to be aware of who you are and where you're at in life in order to be able to assess the steps that you need to do in order to attain that one thing that you want in life. Self-discipline, oye, eso, la palabra del día of the video. This is going to be it right here. Practice, practice, practice. And, as you guys know, Allen Iverson made that very famous.
We talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
And I think it's true, man. He said we talking about practice, but I'm saying you do need to practice self-discipline because it's like a muscle. You need to kind of start it out. And so let me present it to you like this. When I was running at my peak, where I was running 5 miles a day, 6 days a week. Sometimes it would vary. I would even jump up in mileage. I would probably do an 8-mile run or an 11-mile run. But in order to get to that mileage, it took practice. It took me understanding my awareness of having that self-discipline. Look, there's a majority of people that say running sucks. I think running is amazing, but that's my opinion. Nonetheless, we need to understand that for me, I remember going to El Camino College and just doing one lap. and then go home. Then I would go and then do like 2 laps the following week, go home. Then I started feeling a little dangerous, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to now go 4 laps and make a mile. And I remember the first time that I hit 1 mile, I was so excited. I remember, this goes to show you how far back this was, because I wasn't really utilizing the Nike Run Club app. I was actually utilizing the iPod Nano. Do you guys even know what I'm talking about? The iPod Nano, like, and on there, they actually had a Nike running thing. And when you would plug it into your computer, I really wish okay, hopefully if you're watching this now, because at the time of this, it just came to my mind. But it was really cool because it would tell you like how many steps or how many stairs of flights that you just walked, or what kind of food you just burned off. I remember I was so excited because I'm going to keep it 100. I had donuts that one day. I walked 4 laps. And I hit a mile. I did a little bit of the stadiums. I felt really good. I went back home. I took a shower. I plugged in my iPod. And sure enough, it said, you just burned off a donut. I had 3 that day. So, yeah, you got to start somewhere. And eventually, I got to those mileage. Eventually, I went from doing it outside at the school to going inside the treadmill. Because I'm going to keep it real. I was embarrassed of not being able to have the stamina as a runner. But I felt that if I can do it out there, then I can now go inside to a gym. And then I felt so good that I said, I'm now going to go from a gym, and now I'm going to go on location to an area that many, many runners and athletes go out. And that's the wood chip trails there in Manhattan Beach, Redondo, and Hermosa. Shout out to the Bay Cities. But I think for me, it was really understanding that. And I think when we think about it, you need to control yourself. Make yourself do the things that you know that's going to make you better, because it all leads to self-improvement. La práctica, practice, self-discipline. Another reason why I really think about self-discipline being key, because we need to learn how to control the tendencies that we have in order to hit our success or that goal that you have in mind. So I hope, and I'm looking over here, there's a really cool thing. It says, imagine if you were a character in a video game and you were controlling yourself. That is one of the best, like, examples that I think of, because when you think about it, self-discipline, it wouldn't be an issue. Because you would know how to get to the next level. You would know based on la práctica where are the key coins and, you know, ammunition and the boxes or whatever that looks like in life. When you think about it, self-discipline is, how do you control yourself in the game? Do you give up? Do you turn it off? Do you kind of say it is what it is? Or do you seek out the resources in order to like refine the practice and the craft that you have in order to be what? Better. See, Kobe Bryant was a master of his craft. All he ever thought about was getting better. We even know the whole commercial where Kendrick Lamar was kind of like narrating of how to be a better father, how to be a better mother, how to be a better, like, everything. Just be better. And I kind of want to just challenge each and every one of you to really say, yo, when was the last time you actually said, yo, I did better today than yesterday? You know what? I actually controlled myself today, and what I get so caught up in sometimes, and actually did a little better. I'm telling you, with the práctica, with that practice, and understanding how to control your thoughts, your words, your actions, that would only lead to more beautiful moments in life. And however you want to see that, in work, in community, lo que sea, but it just gets better. See, Kobe understood that there was innate sacrifices that you need to make in order to be the best. There's these steps that take along the way, but then you realize the power of self-discipline. You realize the power of constantly practicing your craft. Then now others want to be able to see you and actually kind of copy what you're doing and be inspired. So Daryl Anderson, I'm talking to you. Congratulations, 10 years at the brand. But I'm going to ask you to just be better. You know, his story is really amazing to understand what he's done in San Diego, and to be able to go off to school in New Jersey on the East Coast and get his degree, and to be able to come back and start off at a brand where it was just a dream for him. And now he's leading some amazing work in our university relations. So as a peer of mine, even though you're in another part of the organization, man, I honor you because of the fact that you make me better. Like, your self-discipline at CrossFit, at working out. Look, you are a coach. You've made an impact in so many young men's lives out there where you live in San Diego as a basketball coach. You've brought in championships after championships because it's a team effort. But there's an underlining thing there. As much as he would give, you needed to earn it. You needed to be better. You needed to have this self-discipline as a foundation in order to unlock and get to the next level. That's you, Daryl Anderson. Your self-discipline in life, but more importantly, has unlocked it, that you have given back to your community, that on the other side of the border in Mexico, you, sir, along with many people, including myself, we have made an impact in the lives of orphans and kids. And not only that, sir, you keep getting better. That you've brought in the power of sport through the game of basketball that you love, to be able to give the opportunity for these kids to making a connection. And all the while having fun, but them building los raíces, the roots of self-discipline. Daryl, I honor you for that, man. Look, I've said it before and we've heard it. I know you've heard it. It's not about how wide, but how deep you can build the connections dentro de la comunidad, within the workplace, within your relationships in life, and understand that self-discipline, that's the secret sauce in order to be able to unlock the potential. So my hope is that you can practice the self-discipline. Look, maybe not have 3 donuts and maybe just have 1. We got to start somewhere. But my hope is that you understand that. And Daryl, I just want to say thank you, man. You've made me a better father. You've made me a better friend because of the fact that you keep doing that for yourself. I haven't put this, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have yet to put this, but this was the patch that Daryl gave me. We had a chance to go to San Diego. Maybe I could post some photos here. And we were celebrating Latino Heritage Month. And a bunch of us went up there and we had a chance to share for Chicano Park. And one of the key things was, I remember when I was leaving, Daryl walked over to me and my wife was in the car, and Daryl thanked me and he told me, yo, I only give this to the people that I know that are constantly getting a little bit better, but understand the power of self-discipline. And at the end of the day, we call it the Mamba mentality. And I appreciate you, sir, for this patch. And I keep it with me everywhere. This is my daily reminder to just get better. And my hope is that each and every one of us can be inspired by people like Daryl and people like yourself. Because I know many of you guys are truly self-disciplined in the things that you do. How early you wake up to get to the gym, how you stay true to your diet and make sure that you have the right amount of fuel in your body, as well as hydrating. But more importantly, on the other side of that, fueling esa fe, the faith, and spending time with God, and maybe reading your favorite book or going to your favorite concert, whatever that looks like. Be better. Be better. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can share this video with somebody. Maybe somebody might get inspired. But more than anything, my hope is that we understand the power of discipline. It takes practice. It's about controlling some moments in our life, physically, spiritually, emotionally. But more importantly, it's celebrating those moments when you do attain the prize. And for my guy, Daryl, you attained 1, which is 10 years at the brand. Congratulations once again. Remember, como siempre, immerse yourself dentro de la cultura. Always grow in your faith. Y las conexiones. Stay connected, ladies and gentlemen. Como dice mi abuelita, que Dios te bendiga.